And everyone watching. My name is Drake, and well, hello again. So, I literally did what people would say, oh, offline. The equivalent in Minecraft would be offline gathering of ores and shit. Because I went to a lot of, I went and did a lot of blue quests. So, well, I mean, you can see my toolbar right now. It's everything and anything at once. Let's switch back to Paladin. I'm still used to that more than anything. So, we're gonna continue with reclaiming the waking sense. Hopefully. We'll have to see how it pans out. My inventory was hell, so yeah, let's just leave it at that. What the? Wait, who's that? Why are they blue? He was that was. I'll come back to you off stream. I don't think I want to do blue quest on stream anymore. So let's just leave that as off stream. Alphino. Ooh, Sid, Alphino. Yeah, I'm taking the metro thing. Ida! You're fine? Nope, it's not a dream. I'm not reading this for a while because I thought they were voiced. Well, I don't believe it. I was sure you've been. This place is in better days. Uh, you know, I wasn't actually here when I was still in talks at the Adder's Nest. And the first I knew about it was when I came back and I saw. Ida. The church had taken care of the bodies, but still left stains. It was hard to know where to start. Yashona hadn't been here to help me. Yashoda's here too? Stola. Stola. Yes, but she's not here right now. She's gone to Oda to meet a man who might know what happened to the others. Papa Limo and Minfilia weren't among the dead, according to the church. Stola thinks they were taken somewhere. Yeah, they probably are, from what we saw in the cutscene. Upon the orders of the Black Wolf, no doubt. Why would he want them? Because they possess something he desires, knowledge of another power that can be brought to bear against the primals, one that Gaius has yet to harness. The Echo. Should I be worried too then? Gaius will be aware of its existence, as well as the immunity it grants the gifted to the Primal's influence. This desires such protection. He means to use Minfilia to gain an understanding of the Echo. None of which explains how the Empire came to know the location of the Waking Sense in the first place. No matter, the Empire has shown its hand, and now we must act. It is up to us to rebuild the science and save Eorzea. Can I count on you, Ida? What? Oh, yes, of course! Whatever you need! We can discuss our next move upon Y'shtola's return. For now, I say we rest. Oh, you mean we're literally sleeping here? Sure, why not?
Hear, feel, think.
Huh? Wait, what the heck? Also, that symbol is so pixelized, it's not funny. It looks kinda horrible. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Are those meteors? Am I about to get burned? And what, my psyche?
Bringer
Wait,
of
what?
light,
I'm having a dream in a dream or something?
brave gatherer of the crystals, thy soul burneth bright.
What's this?
I am Hydaelyn,
Idolin.
all made one.
Interesting.
Hearken unto me now, for the darkness doth begin to spread. Wear thee the bearer of the crimson brand, for he is the avatar of shadow, whom death attendeth always. The
Some
crystals
bread.
shall be thy salvation, thy blade and shield both. Steel thyself, for at the appointed hour thou shalt stare into the heart of darkness.
That does not sound good.
Go with caution, my child, but fear not, for I am ever with thee.
Y'shtola! Hmm. Y'shtola! Dracius! I see you and Alphinaud are safe. And Sid. That we five should meet each other thus defies simple explanation. It is as if the benevolent hand of Master Louisu guides us still. He will not see us undone so easily, not now when the need is so great. I know where Minfilia and the others are being held. Where? An Imperial stronghold in the heart of Mordona. Castrum Sentry. Where's that? The rescue of our allies will be no small undertaking, Brachius. Even under normal circumstances, breaching the defenses of an imperial castrum would be a highly dangerous proposition. But now the custom sentry houses prisoners whom the Guardian deem valuable. We may be confident that they have taken additional measures to ensure the stronghold's security. If we are to free our friends, we require an effective such strategy. And if we are to formulate an effective strategy, we will require intelligence. I believe I know a man who may be able to assist us in this. Lord Portelaine of House Durandare. He's stationed at the observatorium in Cortrus. Let's go to him and beseech his aid. I will have you know I am very unwilling to come back there. Yes, I am very unwilling. Um. Do it. It's okay. Sorry. Do not copyright strike me. I'm literally singing. It's not even like using the original audio. But if you know that song, you know that song. I'm lazy, so let's use this to the observatorium. I mean, I have to climb up anyway. So let's enjoy a ride while we do that. Anyway, if you're watching, do comment something to let me know, so at least I can reply later. But since I'm using Restream.io, it might be delayed, so I don't know. So I recently realized, since I haven't touched this account in like literally years at this point, that because I used to use the same password and my account was hacked before, leaked in a massive database breach, it was used for spam before, and if you're one of those who was spammed, I'm sorry. But I have since taken measures to secure my account, including adding two-factor authentication and changing my password like completely to something I've never used before. And I have a password manager now too, so yeah. I don't think any more hacks of my account should happen anytime soon, but like, you never know, and I've grown to be wary of such things. Hold on. Wait, why is he like in the middle of nowhere? Are you? Oh, there's an office here. Yep. Oh, it's you. Ah, Dracius, the man who unmasked the heretic in our midst. To what do I owe the pleasure of your company? You're an associate of Yustola? But of course. Lord Drillamont confided to me that you were a sign of the Seventh Dawn. I mean, I would hope so, given how much I've done for them. Castrum Central? What interest have you on the Imperials? They hold several above number, whom we intend to free. Any information you can provide will be greatly appreciated. I see. That might explain our scouts' reports. They observed 4 prisoners being led into Castrum, a Hyurian woman, an Illusion man, and 2 Lalafels, 1 male, 1 female. It's them! It has to be! Nymphalia, Urianja, Papalimo, and... Come on. If that scant morsel is of use to you, you may also be interested to hear about a more recent incident. Incident? An Imperial airship made an emergency landing in Cortas not long ago. 2 men, believed to be prisoners, a Rogadin and a Lalafell, were seen fleeing the craft. Wait, what? What did you say? A Rogadin and a Lalafell, Master Garland. Now, they wore Imperial dress and both seemed disinclined to wait for rescue, hence our assumption that they were prisoners. Oh my god, did they escape? Well, I'll be damned, it's Biggs and Wedge. Trust those two rascals to escape. We must find them, Dracius, and soon. The Imperials will not rest until they are captured or killed, and if Biggs were given the choice, I fear he'd take the latter. Freeing those held in Castrom's Sentry will require substantial planning and preparations. As such, it is an endeavor that will admit some slight delay. The matter of the escapees, by contrast, will not. Shortly after the prisoners vacated the airship, our scouts observed Imperial troops setting off in pursuit. It is likely only a matter of time before they catch them. If you wish to see your comrade again, you had best act now. If, as has been suggested, the Garleans took our fellow Science prisoners in hopes of understanding the Echo, it seems reasonable to assume that they will not be executed until such time as the study is complete. But Biggs and Wedge are not Science, nor do they know aught of the Echo. As Lord Portaline said, this may be our only chance to rescue them. I say we seize it. Thank you everyone, you won't regret this. Ah. Honest to gods, I wish they would just let us get the Empire armor like permanently. Not as a disguise, not as a whatever. Even if it's just a glamour, I would gladly accept it. If only because I want it. Like I actually want it. Final preparations are almost complete, my lord. There stands the culmination of 5 long years of painstaking work, but all our efforts will be vindicated when the Emperor's vision becomes reality. At last, we have the power to purchase land of its false gods. We shall give the ignorant children of Eorzea the security and stability they so desperately crave, and which their spineless leaders have so palpably failed to provide. As you say, my lord, rest assured, our engineers will not rest until the weapon is fully armed and operational. Return. You depart for Castrum Occident at midnight. You will command the Western Front in Reborn. The Eorzeans will attempt to interfere with our plans. You will see that they do not. My lord, if this be your will, I shall carry it out to the best of my ability. I live only to serve the Empire. Yet, forgive my impudence, but is it proper to give command of half of our forces to a... I have given you nothing, Prefectus. You have earned it. That will be all. Dismissed. Yes, my lord. My quarters. 1 hour. I'm gonna activate the blue quest and come back to it like forever later. I'll read the summary when I actually do it. My purpose here is to reconnoiter Garlean activity along about Abalatia's spine. Owing to this, I have the honor of being acquainted with Vishtola. Now, the report of the Imperial airship's emergency landing came to us by way of Zemo Darkhope, situated to the west. Our men stationed at the entrance, a knight named Brisalt, may be able to tell you more. So as to expedite your mission, I shall furnish you with a letter of introduction. I pray that you will soon be reunited with your comrades. May the fury grant you strength. And where am I supposed to go again? Oh, yeah. Oh. You stand before Zemo Darkhold, the subterranean fortress excavated by the great Ishgardian house of the same name. None but authorized personnel may enter. A letter from Lord Portaline? So, you have come about the Imperial airship. According to our scouts, the vessel had scarce touched the ground when a pair of men, captives, by all accounts, burst forth and bolted. Imperial soldiers have been sighted in the area, seeking to recapture them. What? The captives are like to be your friends, you say? Then let us pray that they are yet a step ahead of their pursuers. The emergency landing reportedly took place near the Aurum Vale, situated south and west of here. I suggest you take a search there. Seek out a knight named Pierre Mons. He should be able to assist you. Pierre Mons? Sounds like a Pokemon, not gonna lie. No wait, sounds like a Digimon. To be exact. The Imperial airship? Aye, I saw it approach the land with mine own two eyes. I hastened to the landing site, arriving just in time to see the vessel take to the skies again. But not before I deployed a detachment of troops. Rough orders were being barked, and there was an air of consternation about them. M-Hold. There were prisoners aboard the airships, it seems, and they seized the opportunity to flee when the vessel was forced to land. The Guardians who were deployed formed search parties and proceeded to scour the wilderness. In order to alert our forces, I returned to my post, to find evidence that someone had been here in my absence. Whoever they were, they tried to door to no avail and decided to go elsewhere. In all, I marked two sets of footprints, one large, one small. If you search the area, mayhap you'll be able to follow the prints to their owners. I didn't know footprints were shiny. Come on, be faster. But I can imagine. I knew it. So cold. I don't want to go home. Which? Ah! So creepy! I'm so killing as I look. It's all skin and bones underneath, I swear! Rogers, it's you! Thank goodness you're here! It's been, it's been awful! The Guardians are snapping at our heels like a 100-feet pack of wolves! I was so hellbent on evading them, I almost ran headlong into a monster's gaping maw! Christ! And when I finally found cover, it hit me how hungry I was! Fix? He, he isn't here. He went off in a different direction to lure our pursuers away. It's me, Sid. Have you had any success? Tracked down Wedge? That's wonderful news. Now what of Biggs? I see. Well, it hardly surprises me that the big fellow went off as he did. For all the tongue lashings he gives Wedge, he has always taken care of them. I've scoured the area surrounding Darkhold, but I have nothing to show for it. At any rate, we know for a fact that Biggs headed west, with both Vida and Ystoda helping out. I'm sure he'll turn up soon. Now then, I'll make my way over to your position while keeping an eye out for Biggs. If memory serves, there should be an Isgardian fortification not far to your west. Monument Tower, I believe it's called. Let's meet there. I hope... Was that Master Garland you spoke with? After 5 long years. Thank God it's alive. I'm feeling better now, Drakius. Let's go to Monument Tower and wait for the chief to arrive. Wrong ability. Well met and welcome, adventurer. What brings you to this frozen corner of the realm? Oh? It would seem your companion has caught a chill. Come and warm yourself by the fire. I'll bring you a hot broth. Sorry, if you hear another music, it's from a different game that I'm simultaneously opening for its login rewards. The same goes for you, friend. It's plain you have had a hard journey ahead of you. You must find rest when you can. You're honestly right, though. I'm fine now, thanks to you. But I can't bear to think that Big is still all alone in the cold with guardians on his heels. Cleared the enemy away from my sick, and now he's suffering for it. I hate to have to rely on you again, Trakias, but do you think I'll search for Biggs? I haven't the slightest notion where he might be at the moment, but maybe, just maybe, the people here have seen something. A Rogadian gentleman dressed in the same manner as your companion? I'm sorry, but he did not come by here. Now let me think a moment. I would not raise your hopes undoubtedly, but there is a cave situation a short distance to the south. We call it the Furious Gaze, and it might be worth the while to investigate. I make this suggestion only because your friend seems like a selfless sort. Rather than drawing the enemy to this tower, mayhap he elected to pass us by. Let's take it. Sorry, Cosmos, I am not again. Wait, Wedge? Ah, I thought he was out here. I was so worried. I know you feel guilty, but don't come out yet. Seriously. What? Yes, were you able to learn anything? Not in this area? Well, that stands to reason, I suppose? Seeing as he was trying to lure the Guardians away from me. But where within this vast sea of snow and ice could he be? How on earth would I ever know? We can't give up, Dragius. We must find Biggs before he succumbs to the cause recaptured. There must be someone in this tower who can help us, even if it's only to tell us where else to look. Ask them for me. Ask anyone who will listen. And hurry! Big's chances of survival grow slimmer by the moment. Sir, you have a pair of mouth. I mean, you have a literal mouth and a pair of hands. And legs. Can't you walk up there to ask yourself? Yeah, you took a bit longer. But while I was out fighting monsters, you could have asked, right? Your friend is lost in the wilderness, you say? If he's not to be found around here or in the vicinity of the Dark Hole, it is possible he made for White Brim. To reach it, one must travel to Denifin Pass, the southern end of which lies to the north and east of here. While I make no guarantees that the search will bear fruit, it is surely better than worrying in idleness. I wish you luck. Oh, and one more thing. Do tread warily when climbing the stairs here. Not a moon ago, I near broke my neck when I slipped into tumble. Well, that is actually sound advice. Look at this freaking hell. Ouch. Oh my gosh, that took 1,000 out of my life. You better than going all the way down, honestly. Where's Danny from us? Why is it literally blood red? What on earth? Ah. F you. Time to murder them all. Our orders are to take you back, dead or alive, which will be, engineer. Why don't you come and find out, Tenet? Ah, Dracius, it is well that you are here. The situation is grave. This is in a bad way. We need to do something right now. Neither has the right of it. He will perish if we delay. With me! He's not alone. Kill them all. Now kill you. How did you know where to find me? I did it. Hold your ground. Reinforcements are coming. More the merrier. I'll pound y'all into the next Umbro era. Get out, less provoking and more pummeling if you would be so kind. What the heck? Vanguards, destroy them! Dracius, stay close to Biggs! Where is Biggs? Oh my gosh. F you. Man, you do not go and attack this shit. Why are your old kids trying to provoke that shit? Oh my gosh! Stop this shit, Biggs. Oh my days, my health would have died. I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying. My thanks. Another moment I would have been. It has been too long in the cold. We must find shelter for him. Monument Tower, you say? Very well. Ida and I shall bear him there with all haste. Sid will be so happy to see Biggs and Wedge again. Oh, I love reunions. Did anybody explain to him that Sid is back too? Because he looks a bit confused. Like, what? What are they talking about? Thank you enough, yes, and the same goes for the rest of you. Thank you so much. Oh, don't mention it. We are a family, are we not? Uh, yes. It's just I didn't think I ever see you again. I owed a lot of you my life. And you said wedges too, Drakus. I'm losing count of how many I. Biggs, Wedge, gods, it's good to see two of you again. Chip, it's you! It's really you! In our hearts, we knew you were still alive, but to finally see you in the flesh. When Alfino told me of the raid on the Wicked Sands, I feared the worst. What happened? The enemy struck with nary a warning. We didn't stand a chance. Wedge and I were in the workshop when they came. Before we knew what was happening, the Imperials had us at gunpoint. It must have been awful. That's one thing I don't understand though. How did the Guardians get there so fast? I mean, the amount of flames should have seen them coming, right? I myself have asked the same question. That day when I returned to the carnage at the Waking Sands, I noticed not a mist in the horizon. Nothing at all to suggest the passing of an Imperial force. From this, I conclude that the Guardians came neither by land nor by air. Nay, they were born there by potent teleportation magics. Magics of the kind used by the Asians. Carry on. We were bound and blindfolded, and bundled into the cargo bay of a waiting airship. I can't rightly say how long we've been aboard, but when the time came for us to disembark, we found ourselves in the midst of an Imperial stronghold, Castrum Sentry. Upon our arrival, we were marched off into the main complex. Biggs and I were thrown into a detainment cell together, while Minfilia and the others were taken elsewhere. That was the last we heard from them. Castrum Sentry. What happened next? Well, we were held in isolation for what felt like years, most probably months, or maybe only weeks. And then without warning, the Imperials collected a pair of us, put us on another vessel which we found out was bound for Garlemald, Marshal Dread. We knew that we were taken back there, we weren't like to leave again. So risky though it was, we sabotaged the ship's altitude control and thereby forced an emergency landing. And in the midst of the ensuing chaos, we managed to slip our captors. The rest, as I say, is history. If I did know better, I'd call that a likely story. Sabotaging the altitude controls of an airborne vessel? That would have been Big's handiwork, like as not. You were always more resourceful in a tight spot, my friend. Ah, Drakius, thank you for returning my dear assistance to me. It would seem I owe you yet another debt of gratitude. There are still many questions in my mind, but the answers can wait. Minfilia and the others still want for rescue. Alright, you lot. Garland Ironworks is back in business. Let's go and give the Imperials what for. Getting dizzy going. Thanks to you, Big and Wedge are with us again. Now I must find a way to rescue Minfilia and the others. Gods know we've kept them waiting too long already. Based on what we've learned, I believe it's safe to say they're being held at Castrum Sentry. So let us convene at Revenant's Toll in Mordona. Tis a good place as any to prepare and better than most. The road leading east and south will get you there. When we arrive, let us seek the advice of the local adventurers. We're bound to learn a thing or two that will benefit our mission. Have I ever been there? Because it feels like I've never heard of this place. Yeah, I have not. What's the fastest way to Mordona? Right. Ah, so heavy. And we're en route to Mordona. This place's name. It's very dark, honestly. Well met, friend. What brings you to Reborn's Toll? Did I hear you rightly? Your friends are being held captive at Castrum Sentry and you want to rescue them. I don't mean to discourage you, but that might prove difficult. The stronghold has been on high alert of late, with armored patrols seen within the perimeter around the clock. Not even a fly could get within 100 yards of the walls undetected. If the Guardians were alerted to our coming, we cannot know what they would do to Minfilia and the others. We must act with the greatest haste, stealth. Aye, it has to be good old-fashioned infiltration. But with security so tight, how are we gonna smuggle ourselves in? Why, I have a mind to walk through the front door. Huh? The front door? Aye, we'll disguise ourselves as Imperial troops and march right in. For this, we'll need a few sets of Imperial uniforms, a suit of Magitech armor, and impeccable timing. That's a bold strategy, but it just might work. Where we are, there's certainly no shortage of opportunities in borrowing. Knowing those Imperial bastards, they won't even suspect that we savage. Your residents would think to use their technology. Then it's settled. If you're determined to go ahead with this, I'd recommend you speak with Glaumont. That fellow's got a personal grudge against the Empire, and happens to know a deal about Castrum Sentry. Besides, I've no doubt that he wants to be obeyed. Yida and I should go to reconnoiter Garlean activity at the stronghold. It would not do if something were to befall our comrades before we had the chance to act. Come and join us when you're ready, Drakias. Let's do this! Sometimes I wonder, Ida, are there ever times when you're not enthused? I'm nothing if not enthused, Yashtora. And you're beginning to remind me of Papalemo. Alpha no. Looking for Glaumont, are ya? Well, you found him, whoever you are. Eh? You're looking to get inside Castrum Sentry, and you need my help? Something tells me we're gonna get along just fine. Wait, what? Paladin Quest? Let's do Paladin Quest? Is there a Paladin Quest at this time? Level 54? Oh, there actually is. Oh, huh. Oof. Not the right time. Where is this? What I? Oh, sweet. So your friends at Castrum sent you what wanted for rescue. That Slothborn knows me too well. Aye, you can count on my help. I've got a score to settle with the Imperials, and I never pass an opportunity to get back at the War Sons. But enough about me, let's talk strategy. Rescuing folks from captivity is right delicate business. A single oversight, just one little blunder, and it's all over. You can't leave any room for uncertainty. For starters, you need to confirm beyond the shadow of a doubt that your friends are where you think they are. You don't want to risk your neck only to discover they've been moved somewhere. But how can you find out, you ask? By following these instructions. If you approach Sentry from the east, you'll see a swampland to your left called the Tangle. Get in there, never mind all the marbles, and navigate your way to the southwestern corner. You'll come upon some drainage pipes coming down from the stronghold. Don't ask me how I know them, but one of them leads back up to the command tower. If you listen closely, it might be as you can eavesdrop some of the happenings within. Once we know for certain your friends are there, we'll move to the next stage of the operation. Now get going and Godspeed! Where is this? I'm listening to people's dreams. Some hero. 8 rights. Looks beautiful. I just probably spiked it here. Ew. Licking yourself is disgusting. You frog. What of the captive? Does she still refuse to speak? She may as well be a deaf mute for all the information we've gotten out of her. The others are much better. The Elysian gets on my nerves the most. Every time he opens his mouth, it's only to spout gibberish. I do wonder why is the Tribune so obsessed with this Mephilia woman. They say she possesses some mystical power. Some things we Guardians don't have. Mystical power? Like the kind of Beastmen use? How am I supposed to bloody know? If you're so curious, why don't you ask the Tribunus yourself? As well try to tumble her. I like my head where it is, thank you very much. Our break is over. Best we get back to our stations. It's good to see you again, Dracius. I'm given to understand you have conducted some reconnaissance. Tell me, what were you able to learn? So Memphilia and the others are indeed a Castrum Central. Their presence thus confirmed that we may proceed with the mission. While you afield, Sid took the liberty of devising a plan of action. Pray have the details from him. Good word, Dracius. As Alphinos has already told you, we've plotted out a course for the rescue. The gist of it is unchanged. We disguise ourselves as Imperial soldiers and infiltrate the stronghold. Galamont is looking into ways to procure a suit of Magitech armor. In the meantime, I need your assistance for some preparation on my own. Memphilia and the others are counting on us, Dracius. Let's not keep them waiting any longer than necessary. I want to optimize my gear first. Just to ensure, you know? While Glaument goes about devising his plans, we need to see some preparation of our own. It wouldn't do if the Imperials would discover that they are short in armor. To prevent this from happening, I'm gonna put together a makeshift communications jamming device. The explanation is like to get a bit technical, so bear with me. Imperial forces communicate at a distance via electromagnetic waves. Simply put, voices are born upon atric lightning energy that permeates the air. Now the hillside's cluster of corrupted crystal to the west has been observed to amplify the same energy. By making use of this property, we should be able to drown out Imperial voices. To ensure that we have enough amplification, we must identify the most potent crystals among the clusters. For this, I need you to go there and use this device to take readings. I'll mark the likely places on your map. Oh, and just so you know, plasmoids are drawn into lightning energy. Don't be surprised if you run into a few. Oh, where? Clean the wax out of your ears now, cause there's something I want you to do by way of preparation. The plans to have you enter Sistrum Sentry, all decked out in Imperial duds. But the disguise is more than just the clothes you're wearing, you gotta act the part. At the very least, you need to know how to perform a convincing Imperial salute. First impressions are everything, as they say. I could teach you the salute myself, of course, but it's best you learned it from your expert. So get yourself near as you dare to say Sistrum Sentry, watch Imperials doing what they do. Eesh. I will cut short today's stream on the account of me actually feeling like I'm about to collapse tiredness. So like, see you on next stream. Hopefully more awake than I have been today. Yeah.